What's up guys, Pippy here and welcome to episode 28 of my road to Manchester City. And you're probably wondering, what are we looking at right now? What is De Bruyne doing right there? And why isn't he in your squad? Well, there's something I forgot to tell you guys last episode that happened with De Bruyne. Basically what happened was, remember we bought him for 315,000? Well, I sold him for 400,000 and I made some profit on that. But I panicked because I wanted to get him back so fast that I bought him for 394,000, which means I think we still may have made profit, but because of the tax, I think we either lost money or made less money than I think. I have no idea how the math works, but I went ahead, bought him back for 394, like I said, and I sold him again for 400,000. And then I bought him right now for 355,000. So I'm pretty sure we're in the money right now with De Bruyne. And I may be doing the same thing in the future. When we don't play with him off screen, I'm just going to try to list him up for an inflated price, and if he sells, we'll just buy him back at a low price and make some money, easy money on it. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened with that De Bruyne. We're going to go ahead and put him back in the squad because we're going to be playing with him in this episode. And we also go ahead and open the packs. We get every weekend a pretty bad pack in that first one, and in our second pack we also get a pretty bad pack, but we do get Shea Given, which isn't too bad considering that we are investing in Irish players, so that was a little bit of a free coins right there from EA. So like I said, that's De Bruyne that I bought for 315,000, sold for 400,000, bought him for 394, and that one that you're looking at right there is the one that sold for 400,000 again. I know it's very confusing, it even confuses me. But we look at the other trades right there. We're selling some of the Northern Irish players, making some profits with some different types of method that I'm trying out. Still feel like the silver method is still the best. Some of our Maxwells are selling for 16,000 coins, which is very nice because we bought them for around 10,000 to 12,000. Still listing up a bunch of players, and we're at 113,000 coins. When everything sells, we should be at around 300,000. Or maybe more, I'm not even sure really. But we're going to go ahead and play our game in Division 6 and see if we can win the title, because if you remember last episode we were just 1 point short from the title, and hopefully the first city squad over here can get a result against this guy who also has a Premier League side, but with a touch of Spain in there. So it was going to be a tough game because he does have the 4-3-3-4, which is a very attacking formation, and he does have some very, very fast people up there. So it was going to be a tough game, and in the 18th minute, he would try to create a chance over here early on. David Silva with a pass to Sturridge, and Willian beats Clichy right there. Luckily for us, though, Hart does save us from conceding right there. And Willian is a very good player in this game. I feel like he's really underrated this year. I have him on a few teams on my other account, and he's just very amazing this year. And it hurts to say that because he's a Chelsea player, but he is a pretty good right winger. And over here, Wilfred Boney gives a low cross to Iheanacho and gives us the lead right before the half ends. And that was a very poor mistake from his right back right there. Missed the header, sent Wilfred Boney through, and then he supplied us with a nice little low cross. Iheanacho finds the back of the net, and we head into the second half with a 1-0 lead. But I kind of feel like I don't deserve it. This guy's playing slightly better than us. He's had a few more shots, but possession-wise, we are ahead, and it was a very close game. I couldn't create too many chances. His chances that he created weren't amazing chances, so it was very back and forth. And in the 60th minute, I thought it was time for a sub because something just wasn't clicking. So I went ahead and did a sub that I really wanted to try out. Took off David Silva for Navas, put Navas in the right mid spot, and I put De Bruyne at cam because I feel that at right mid he is just so wasted. He's a cam, he's a natural cam, he's a good passer, a good dribbler and stuff like that. I feel at right mid he's just so wasted, so that's why I went ahead and put him there, and we'll see how things work. And in the 75th minute right there, Iheanacho almost grabs ourselves the second goal. Unfortunately, though, it did hit the post. And in the 90th minute, he would have one chance to equalize the game. Runs down with Willian, beats Otamendi, has a shot on his 4-star weak foot, and misses it. So, luckily for us, though, we managed to hold on right there. I would have been fuming if we conceded in the 90th minute like that to lose the 2 points. Doesn't really matter though, because all we needed was 1 point for the title. But we go ahead and win the Division 6 title. Look at the stats right there, and Hart and Otamendi do get themselves man of the match, and rightfully so. I feel like Otamendi had a very good game that game. Hart also keeping us in the game a few times, and we go 6-1-1 in Division 6, and we're going to start off life in Division 5 with the second team, which is a little bit scary because obviously this team isn't as strong as the first team. But we're going to go ahead with our heads held high, and then we come across this guy, and that team is very, very scary looking. 4 legends: Inform Handanovic, Aguero, De Bruyne, and Rooney up top. Yaya Toure in the midfield with Ozil. It was going to be a very, very hard game, and he would get the first chance of the game over here. Rooney shoots it, but Caballero with a good save right there keeps us in the game early on. And in the 15th minute, not too long after that first chance, he would have another one. De Bruyne with a great pass to Rooney, and Kolarov brings down Rooney near the box. Luckily not to have been a penalty right there, and his legend is going to step up for the free kick. I put someone in the line just in case, but he ends up passing it. Yaya Toure has a shot, and he finds the back of the net, and I really feel like I tackled Yaya Toure right there with that player, but I guess I missed, and it just hurts to see Yaya Toure dance because I know I'm not starting him, and I feel like that was karma for not starting him. But it is what it is, and in the 26th minute, he would double his lead. Great pass right there to De Bruyne, and a very similar goal to the Yaya Toure one. I go in for a tackle, miss. He turns around with his player, has a shot, bang, goal, and we're down 2-0 just like that. So I was a little bit annoyed that we were losing, but this guy did have an amazing team, so it was going to be difficult for the second team. However, we would get ourselves a crucial goal over here. Ambrose with a great finish on his weak foot. What a pass from Navas, I believe that was, and that goal would prove very crucial as we head into the second half because we're only down by 1. We have the momentum, and we can rescue a point if we attack a little bit more and create better chances. And in the 50th minute, we would create a chance over here. Give a great header to Donio over here, who runs down the wing, is going to cross it into Iheanacho. Defender clears it out. Baresi clears out God's way, and how was that not a penalty? I have no idea. We're looking at it right there on the replay. You see that he clearly cleared him out. He didn't get the ball. Personally, I really think that was a penalty. I'm not sure if you guys agree with me, but that would have been an amazing penalty to get right there because we could have gone 2-2. Zuccolini hits the post not too long after, and it started to get into my head that we probably weren't going to score. But I knew there was plenty of time. We can't grab ourselves a goal, so I went ahead and made ourselves a sub because I really, really want to rescue a point. It's our first game in Division 5. I don't want to lose, especially if we manage to rescue a point against a side like that. It'd be a pretty amazing game. But we bring on De Bruyne as he can because Zuccolini is a little bit tired and De Bruyne has fresh legs. Also bring on Otamendi at the back because I know Demichelis can't hold on. And over here, he would give a great lob to Aguero. Otamendi tries to get it from him, but he gives it to Yaya Toure. And whatever just happened right there, the ball ping-ponged off the post. De Bruyne couldn't score, his other player couldn't score, and we still had some glimmer of hope in the 90th minute. But unfortunately, though, the ref blew for full time. We lose 2-1, our first game in Division 5, and I know that I'm annoyed that I lost our first game in Division 5, but it was a very good team that we were versing, and we did put up a great fight, which is something nice to see from the Second City squad. Like, I would have never expected these guys to play that okay against a legend team like that, but we go 0-1, and this is going to end this episode of Road to Manchester City, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Pibby Deed, and I'm out.